Peace, peace, YouTube family. It's your boy Zay back at it again with another one you dig. You know how we do it. We get right into it. I'm gonna put that on the shirt too. That last part. You know how we do it. We get right into it. That's hard. I ain't gonna lie. But this video I wanted to talk about. I'm sitting on this damn hard ass. But I'm stand up for a little bit. This video I wanted to talk about. What was it? Oh, change can only be made from within. And the reason why I'm making this video, cause I see a lot of people, and I don't fault them for this, cause I know they just be wanting to see people do better in life and whatnot. But I see a lot of people, they kind of like they post information. They be trying to get people to change their ways or change their habits. And oh, you should be eating like this. You need to stop doing this. You should stop going to this place and this and that. But what you got to understand about people, change won't be made unless they feel like that change need to be made from within. So that's why even when I'm giving off information, I always tell people, do as you please, do what you feel is within. I'm just giving experience from my life on what's helped me. But I'm none of my videos. I ain't trying to change nobody's mind. I ain't trying to tell nobody they should be living like me. They should be doing what I do. They should be eating what I eat. Like, none of that, because I understand change has to be made from within. That's what happened with me, even with how I eat now. I'm sure it was people I ran into or people I seen on the internet would be, oh, you should stop eating meat, you should stop eating dairy. It was like, man, I'm not about to stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out my face. But it wasn't until I felt that change from within, I felt change needed to happen from within, was when I was like, okay, I need to fall back on it. And that's with anything in life, bro. Anything with life. So I always just give my experiences and my perspective on things, but I'm never telling nobody how they should be living their life, how they should be doing this and that. It's because I understand it comes down to a point, if a person don't feel the change needs to happen from within themselves, it's not gonna happen. Even if somebody on the outside tells them something, it has to spark something from them within. So even if a person says something that helped you change something about your lifestyle, it had to spark something from within you. So it was only an external source sparking something within you that you already low-key felt. That person just kind of sparked it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you fully ignited it. Because for a person, no one can make you do anything. A person can tell you to do something all day, but it takes you to take the action. It takes you to actually take the steps of developing better habits and developing a new mindset. It all comes from within. So that's why I think a lot of these people get too caught up in trying to study all these different teachers and listen to all these videos and read all these books. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I love absorbing knowledge myself. Of course, absolutely. I 100% believe in that. But it comes to a point to where you have to become your own master for you to change or develop or enhance anything regarding your lifestyle, bro. Anything. Where it comes from financial to mentality to your physical to your spiritual to emotionally. All that change has to come from within, bro. It's only so much an external source can do for you. So that's why I don't get wrapped up in trying to tell people, oh, you need to be doing this. If you ain't doing this, this ain't the right way. Because I understand, me personally, I'm the type, I don't like nobody telling me what to do. So I pride myself on not being a hypocrite. I give people the things that done help me, and I go from there. And if a person reach out and want more information, then that's when I go into the depths of it and things of how it can actually change your lifestyle and whatnot. But outside of that, bro, I'm just strictly giving off information based off the things I've experienced and whatnot, and I go from there, bro. Because it's human nature for a person to not just immediately, I don't expect people to just immediately just jump ship and do what somebody else is. You got your own mind for a reason. Think for yourself. Truly analyze. I swear and getting these good sun rays and cap. But it's a person's job to actually analyze the information they're given, and decipher it and use discernment on what part of this information that they need and what part of it do they not need. You know what I'm saying? It all comes down to to free will and choice, bro. We all have free will. We all have choice. Now it does, repercussions and consequences do come from free will and choices. But at the end of the day, you still have free will and you still have choice. So, and like I said, I get it. I understand why people, you know, push out these, oh, you should be doing this and that. Because at the end of the day, these people just want to help other people how they've helped themselves. But you have to understand, especially when you're a person that like to help people. And I understood this early on in my journey, like my spiritual journey. I had to realize like, the amount of information I was, because when I tapped into my spiritual awakening, I started understanding the concept so fast at a rapid pace, at a heightened pace. You would think I've been into spirituality for about 5 to 7 years, but once I was the type of person, once I tapped into it, it was like I was home. I was picking up the concept so fast and just understanding and overstanding all these master teachers and the words they was teaching. So which is why my list of teachers that I listen to is very small, because a lot of the information I'm able to pull from within. You know, so that's why I don't really try to force my knowledge or my information or my wisdom on other people, because people gotta see that light from within. Now, like I said, once they see that light from within, then I have no issue with, stepping over here and helping this person out, or giving them some words of advice or words of wisdom on how to handle that situation, these different situations. But you trying to force somebody to, like, I was watching this dude on TikTok one time. He was saying that shit is so ego for you to try to tell somebody on how they should be eating. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a point to where couldn't nobody tell you what you should be and shouldn't be eating. But just because you stepped into that different realm of thinking and and all of the above, you feel as if you need to tell the whole world that, oh, you shouldn't be eating this, or you shouldn't be thinking like this, you shouldn't be believing in this. I grew up Christian, but when I transferred into spirituality and just studying all the religions as one, and just, everything in totality, I wasn't out here saying, oh, y'all need to drop Christianity, y'all need to. No, bro, everybody's on their own path. Everybody's on their own path, bro. So, like dude was saying, that's so ego for you to try to align people with the same path that you on. People not on that path. That's your path. You walk your own path, and the reason why a lot of people do that is because they're not comfortable to walk that path alone by themselves. They be wanting other people to walk that path with them, so they feel more comfortable on walking that path, or so they know that their path that they're walking is the right path. But if you tapped into your divine intuition and your higher self, and you know this path is for you, you don't need no confirmation of nobody else around you to walk that path that you on. Especially when you're an advanced soul, everybody's not gonna understand or pick up what you putting down. That's just the fact of the matter, bro. That's something I had to come into contact and come into realization early. Just a lot of the shit that I understand, I know a good amount of people won't be able to understand that. That is not to say I'm better than them, but it just, I had came into a certain level of realization and wisdom, and I understood that by myself. So I had to harness my ego in a sense, and not get to a point to where I feel like I should be telling everybody how they should be living their life and this and that. It's not my job to do that. That's not my job to do that, bro. That shit crazy, man. When you really think about it. And like I said, again, I understand it's just people trying to help people out. But change not gonna happen unless you want it to happen from within. Cause it'd be a lot of people, even family members, I be wanting to give them knowledge, give them game about this and this and that and da 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 da. But it's just like, if they don't feel that change need to happen from within, it's only so much I can say. So it's best for me to live my lifestyle, be an exemplar. That's how I live. That's how I try to live my lifestyle. And that's how I try to do most of my teachings, through example. I don't be on Instagram posting all these, oh, y'all need to be. I'm doing it. Y'all can see the results of what my lifestyle look like now versus opposed to me 2 or 3 years ago. And if you knew me 2 or 3 years ago, you know my lifestyle now is completely different. Even from the beginning of this year, I'm a different individual because I'm consistent in my lifestyle habits and changing the things I need to change up to better myself each and every damn day, bro. So at the end of the day, man, it's only so much you can help a person, bro, externally. Most of the help a person need has to come from within, bro. It has to come from within. It has to happen internally. It has to. It has to, because at the end of the day, man, and I'm glad I touched on this topic, but at the end of the day, it's just like I said, it's free will, and everybody got their own choice to live their life how they want to live. Everybody on their own path. Everybody on different paths. Everybody on different time scales of their paths. Some people in chapter 25. Some people in chapter 17. Focus on your story. Focus on your path. Be an exemplar to those. I'll give you this advice. Like I just said, to those people that you really want to help, be an exemplar to them. Because there's a lot of people out here who just talk. Oh, y'all need to be doing this, and that. But are you doing it, though? That's the best way to teach somebody, is if you actually doing it, they can see it. Like, they can see it real time. Like, oh, you really doing that. And this is the fruits of your labor that you got from doing that. Instead of you just talking, can't nobody see if that shit really work. You just talking. You're taking what somebody else said and you just regurgitating it. But you haven't even tried it yourself. So how can you even expect that person, you know what I'm saying? How can you even expect that person to even pick up what you put down if you ain't even follow pursuit on the things you saying? So anything, I've said this in a couple videos and I continue to say it. Anything that I come in here and talk about, y'all know I'm doing it. Cause I ain't gonna bring it to y'all unless I ain't doing it. I ain't gonna bring it to y'all unless, I think I said that right. Y'all get what I'm saying? The only time I bring y'all some information or a lifestyle tip is if I'm doing it. Other than that, I'm quiet on it. Cause there's a lot of things out here that people say is good for you and healthy for you and it betters your lifestyle. But if I ain't did it personally, I'm not about to get on here and talk about it, because what am I gonna talk about? The words of what another man said? I like to speak from experience. Retention, I speak from experience. Raw vegan, I speak from experience. Sex transmutation, I speak from experience. Intuition, I speak from experience. Creative intelligence, emotional intelligence, I speak from experience, bro. I live this shit. I ain't just talking. I never just be a talker ever in my life, bro. I don't even like talking like that. Y'all probably see my YouTube videos and think I probably talk a lot in person. I don't talk a lot. I'm an introvert. I just use YouTube as my video journaling, in turn, I'm a person with a lot of wisdom. So, you know, it's like a symbiotic relationship where people can get information and wisdom from me while I let my thoughts flow on camera. But yeah, I'm an introvert. So I'm not even the type of person that do all the talking for real. I always been I'm gonna show you how I do. I'm gonna show you how I get down. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing work for my lifestyle, at least. Now, if you want to try for yours, by all means, I recommend it, but I'm not saying you should do it. Nah. Even if I feel like that, it's not my place to tell you should be doing anything. I'm just giving you the facts and the information that I have based off the research and experiments and case studies I've done on myself first. So with that, I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. Peace.